Like, there's no, like, if it's two consenting adults, like, homos are not really hurting anyone if they're keeping it to themselves, if they're not pushing it on other people, if they're not preaching it, if they're not fighting for whatever,
Jay,
blah, blah, blah. If they're just keeping it to themselves, like, they're not hurting other people.
Jay Wallace, can I give you a comparison? Yeah, a
Yeah.
racist. Yeah, someone who's a racist, if they don't outwardly express their racism and tell people, yeah, these people are this or this, and he doesn't say nothing, and he's at home not saying anything, is that person still a racist?
No, because they don't practice it, right? So we don't know.
I don't
No,
know.
but
Like, yeah,
no,
I don't
but
know.
if we don't, no, but if you know that number, I'm saying if you know personally, only by yourself, that this person is a racist, but they don't come out with it and they don't post things on YouTube or they don't go actively outside and propagate their belief about being racist, does that make that person still a racist?
Yeah, inwardly, I would say.
Yeah, I guess it was, but I guess, like, you could dislike something without hating it, without, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, that's tough. I guess they are. I guess they are.
But Jenn,
So that
I
means
think what we're trying to get
that goes.
at, initially you asked, if I just dislike Islam, like, does that make you an Islamophobe? And I think kind of the sort of the key difference is, like, what's missing if someone only dislikes Islam, but doesn't dislike Muslims. That's the thing that's missing here, because like Culus said, kind of a homophobe is someone who dislikes homosexuals, and an Islamophobe should mean someone who dislikes Muslims. So if you only dislike Islam, the ideology, but you don't have anything against Muslims as people, then surely you aren't an Islamophobe.
No, but
Like,
James, by
I don't.
definition, you hate Muslims. Listen, if you dislike Islam, by extension, you dislike Muslims.
No, I don't agree. I don't agree.
James, do you dislike the Prophet, James? Do you dislike the Prophet?
Yeah, from what I've been taught. Yeah, from what it's reported about him. Yeah.
Oh, so you do dislike people?
Well, yeah. So let me elaborate. The reason why I kind of don't dislike Muslims as people is because most Muslims are better than Islam, and to the extent that Muslims kind of are degraded and lowered by Islam, such that they adopt the immoral teachings in Islam, then I will start to dislike those Muslims because of their immoral behaviors and beliefs. So to give an example, like, there are Muslims who, because of Islam, believe that having sex with 9-year-old girls, getting married to and having sex with a 9-year-old girl is a good thing because it's what Muhammad did. So obviously I dislike a Muslim who does that because of those beliefs that they have, because of their Islamic religion. So it's because...
Which Muslim have you met that's done that?
So I haven't met them, but I know that they exist because I've read it in their books of Islamic law, and you see it in the world today in countries like Yemen. There are news stories of young girls like being married off to 40-year-old men, and they die kind of on their wedding night.
Well, are they forced? Are they forced to get married?
Yeah. Like, are you not aware that in Islamic law, you don't a virgin beneath the age of 15 can be married off without her consent? That's fair. That's a well-held position by Islamic scholars.
What, that you can force someone to get married?
Yeah, that's a young girl who's beneath the age of 15, a virgin. You don't need her consent.
Show me the evidence.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah, we'll go through this. Give me a couple of minutes. I'm gonna mute you guys.
Yeah.
And have a little chat. And we'll look at the Islamic law.
Yeah, bring that up, because that's very interesting. And me personally,
I'll be a couple of minutes, but I won't be able to hear what you're saying while I do this. So
okay. I'm saying to the panel, not to the panel, to the chats and the panel. Me personally, in all my life of being a Muslim, I've never encountered that.
Yeah, but it does happen, and like I said, to me, it all comes to interpretation of a text.
Subscribe to the Reanimator and hit the notification bell. Like, share, all that good stuff.